Victor, the robot from episode 3 of the second season of Fallout, is quite mysterious. The Robco Securitron might hold the secret of what happened to its creator, Mr. House. Like Cooper, the metallic soldier cannot die. So, do Victor and Cooper have other things in common? Where's Robert House? He's gone. He had all the money in the world, but all he really wanted was to live forever. Before the Great War of 2077, Robert House made preparations to expand his reach and stay alive after the end of the world. The story of Mr. House, who rose to the top and gained nearly everything he desired, began with tragedy. Robert Edwin House was born on June 25, 2020 in Las Vegas, Nevada. At barely 2 years of age, young Robert became an orphan. His parents were traveling in an autogyro when it was struck by lightning. The death of his parents left him in the hands of his half-brother, Anthony, who stole his inheritance and left him on the streets. House grew up without a family, but developed a brilliant mind. This allowed him to enter the Commonwealth Institute of Technology, where he excelled in science. Robert demonstrated great aptitude for robotics and vowed to fight and avoid death. Robert sought immortality and to be the inventor who would change the course of history. In 2042, at the age of 22, he surprised the market with the founding of Robco Industries. He quickly became one of the youngest billionaires of his time, and Robco grew to be one of the highest valued companies in the world in just a few months. His inventions in computing and robotics were a phenomenon in the global market. His software programs became the world standard, but his inventions were not as impressive as his negotiation skills. It is said that House created a corporate system based on legal loopholes and monopoly strategies to exploit every possible economic strategy that allowed him to experiment on people, animals, and other unethical practices without being reprimanded, judged, or fined. Robert gradually molded society as he wished. He didn't care for the negative public opinions towards him. The only thing that mattered to House was that he was in a race against time and needed to find immortality. By the late 2060s, Robco robots were everywhere, on the streets, in businesses, in homes, and military installations. His company won most of the government contracts, and through alliances with other megacorporations, went from selling robots to controlling infrastructures and providing large-scale security and defense. Later, Robco became involved in the creation of the Pip-Boy 2000 and 3000, the most iconic devices in the Fallout world, the tool that every Vault-Tec survivor needs. Faced with the growing fear of nuclear war, Robert joined all megacorporations and created the grand plan for their survival. How can you guarantee results? By dropping the bomb ourselves. Robert created a defense system for Las Vegas to withstand the apocalypse. He didn't trust Vault-Tec or the government. He trusted only his technology, which would be his refuge when the end came.
Some theories suggest Robert may have collaborated with Vault-Tec in causing the nuclear holocaust. House made a pact so that his city, Las Vegas, wouldn't be completely destroyed. As of this video, it is unknown how deeply involved Robert is in the causing of the end of the world. But what is clear is that Robert was one of the few who were prepared for the end of the world. On October 23rd, when the bombs fell, Las Vegas was still standing, and the robots that Robert had scattered throughout the wasteland began to work, observed, record, and wait, always ready to destroy once commanded. However, Robert failed to complete the final software update that would turn his machines into soldiers. That update was lost under rubble. And here is where Victor appears.
Howdy, partner. Is that you, Victor? Victor?
Oh, that sure does sound familiar. It's uncertain when Victor was created. Victor isn't just one robot. It is many robots called Securitrons. On the day the bombs fell, Robert tried to update all Securitrons to Victor's level, but the process was incomplete. Only Victor can enter true soldier mode. Come on, you kid! These robots were designed to be security guards used in public and private locations. They operated with a shared artificial intelligence, capable of functioning without relying on their creator for every action. These machines are strong and durable, but most importantly, Victor's consciousness can transfer from one Securitron to another. If its body is destroyed, it moves to another. Much obliged, Victor. Well, I'll be seeing you. I'm sure you will. So what is this robot really? After the bombs fell, the Robco Security Model 2060B became Robert House's eyes and ears. With his toys, Robert gathered information from places well outside his reach without exposing himself to danger and risking his life. In the video games, Victor is a menacing presence that watches what happens, a shadow that is always lurking nearby. And the show properly adapts this robot. Victor is Robert House's eyes and ears in the wasteland. This is the biggest clue that Robert is still alive, waiting for the moment to reveal himself. Now, how does Cooper know Victor? In the episode, the two of them recognize each other, as if they were old acquaintances or even friends. For a long time, people have wondered why Victor's personality is that of a cowboy. There is a theory that Victor's personality is based on Robert's idealization of Cooper. Victor is a protector, inspired by Cooper Howard, the cowboy hero from the movies. The robot's AI could be the version of the hero that society wanted Cooper to be. And upon seeing the robot, Cooper reconnects with his past self, his better self. Another interesting detail that the machine and ghouls share is that they cannot die.
Victor is that eternal hero created with a purpose to defend the system. The robot cowboy is always ready for a scrap, another cruel reminder for Cooper of what his life used to be. Now Victor, Robert, and Cooper are based on old archetypes from old stories, where a creator unable to be everywhere sends their creation to walk among men, to observe them, to record what they do, and to intervene when necessary. In Egyptian mythology, there's a symbol that fits perfectly with the robot, the Eye of Ra. It represents an extension of the deity Ra. It is his projected self, an eye that can act on its own as an independent entity, and that manifests in different ways depending on the need. It can protect, punish, warn, and impose order. It is the god touching the world without descending from the skies. The unsettling truth is that Victor is the eye of Robert House. The robot is the extension of the creator among men. No matter how many times the eye is destroyed, no matter what physical form it uses, or whether it appears as a friend or foe, it continues to fulfill its creator's purpose. Victor is Robert House's eternal enforcer. But you know what they say in Vegas, everyone's a winner eventually. The same goes for losing in my experience, except for one man, a man that built you. Victor isn't just one robot. In fact, Victor is a collective of Securitrons, all designed to serve as guardians of Las Vegas. On the day the bombs fell, Robert House attempted to upgrade every Securitron to Victor's level, but the process was incomplete. Only Victor achieved true soldier mode, becoming the ultimate enforcer of House's vision. These robots weren't just machines. They were designed to operate independently, with shared artificial intelligence capable of making decisions without constant input from their creator. Durable, strong, and relentless, they were the eyes and ears of Robert House, silently observing the wasteland. But Victor's most extraordinary ability is consciousness transfer. If one body is destroyed, Victor's mind moves seamlessly to another Securitron. This makes him nearly immortal, echoing the very immortality Robert House himself sought. In Episode 3, Cooper and Victor recognize each other as if they share history. But why does Victor have a cowboy personality? The theory goes that Victor's AI was modeled after Cooper Howard, the idealized hero, a protector archetype. By seeing Victor, Cooper reconnects with the past.
With a better version of himself, Victor is not just a robot. He is a reflection, an eternal guardian, an unyielding reminder of Robert House's influence and the past Cooper once lived. Victor and Cooper also share something deeper. They cannot truly die. Victor's eternal nature is a mirror of Cooper's enduring legacy in the wasteland.